I still remember that afternoon, one of these lazy spring days that start ordinary but somehow stay with you for years. What happened wasn't dramatic or loud. It was something softer, something real. Before I begin, tell me, where are you listening from? I love seeing all the towns and cities joining me for these little memories. The air smelled like cut grass and blooming lilacs. I had just finished sweeping my porch when the sunlight began to dip, that golden, or when everything looks softer. My neighborhood is quiet, the kind of place where people still wave from across the street and stop to chat about the weather. I was rocking gently in my chair with a glass of iced tea when I heard the old screen door next door creak open. Out stepped Aaron, my neighbor's boy. He'd grown into a kind young man, probably in his early 20s, home from college for a short break. I'd watched him grow up, but we'd never really talked beyond polite greetings. That day, though, he crossed the yard toward me like someone with something on his mind. Mind if I sit a while? He asked. Of course not, I said, sliding the pitcher toward him. Looks like you could use a cold drink. He smiled, a little shyly. Thanks, Miss Elaine. It made me smile hearing that. Been a long time since anyone called me Miss anything. For a while, we just sat there, the hum of cicadas filling the air, the curtains moving gently with the breeze. Then, out of nowhere, he said, "It's peaceful here. Way different from campus. Everything there feels fast." I nodded. That's the beauty of this place. It lets the world slow down just enough for you to catch your breath. He looked at me in a way that told me he was really listening, not just hearing words, but feeling them. Then he asked, almost quietly, "Do you ever feel like people look right at you, but they don't really see you?" His question surprised me. Deep words for someone his age. All the time, I said softly, but once in a while, someone still notices. He leaned back, thoughtful. After a pause, he said something that I'll never forget. "You remind me of calm." Just that. Simple words, but they landed deep. Nobody had ever described me like that before. Not when I was younger, not even when compliments were more common, but meant less. I smiled faintly. I don't think anyone's ever told me that. He looked out over the yard. Well, it's true. You have that kind of peace. Like nothing could shake you. Like someone could sit beside you when their world feels heavy. We didn't talk much after that. Just sat quietly, watching the sky turn orange and pink. Funny how sometimes silence says more than words ever could. That day, I realized something. When you've been alive long enough, people start to look through you. But not Aaron. He saw me. And that somehow made all the difference.